Yo, what up? It's me again here, rating and reviewing all the music that you guys send me. For today, we're going to be reviewing FKA Twigs Capri Songs. It's been a long 2025 since I last reviewed an album, reason being lots of things happening in my life. However, as you can see, I'm in a new location. I'm ready to review some music. It's time to begin reviewing some music again in 2026. I'm a person that loves and adores music. Aqua, who is the most important one, it's finally here trying to help me review. So with that being said, let's go over once again a quick recap of how it is that I review songs. So I review all the songs on 6 different ratings. Number 1 is a banger, number 2 maybe banger, number 3 is a good song but forgettable, number 4 is eh, number 5 is a bad song, and number 6 is terrible. As we analyze every single one of the songs, I will give my rating. I will also explain why I gave that rating, and I'm going to be doing something new in this video finally, which is I'm going to be listening to the songs live. So I will be pausing, fast forwarding, rewinding to try to explain some of the things of why I think the song goes like that. Another additional thing that I do when I review songs, just a quick reminder, is that I try to listen to the album at least 5 to 6 times. For this specific album, I'm in the double digits, not because any amazing reason like that the music is amazing or anything like that. That doesn't mean that that's the rating I'm giving. Just saying that I didn't listen to the album that many times because I loved it. It's just because from the last time that I reviewed something till now, I had to kind of like I listened to the album like 5 or 6 times at first. Then later on, I took a hiatus, then I had to get back into the album, then I stopped listening, then I re-listened it again. So I have probably listened to this album about 13, 14, maybe almost 15 times, just to remind myself of my opinions of every single one of the songs. But in this case, since we're going to be listening to the songs live, then I will also have that reminder. So this would be like the 16th time that I listen to the album, and I will give you all of my opinions on it. Once I'm done with that, I will rate the album. I will tell you what my favorite song is, and I will compare my ratings with the popularity of the songs to see if my ratings match what popular opinion wants. So with that being said, this is FKA Twigs Capri Songs, and let's start with the first song, which is Ride the Dragon.
Hey, I made you a mixtape.
She made me a mixtape.
Because when I feel you, I feel me. And when I feel me, it feels good.
That's why I've been standing in the grind.
Wow.
That's for you. You wanna get a bit of my mystique.
I'm still the mysterious.
My opinion when I first listened to this whole thing, here she was keeping me in suspense. I'm like, this is gonna be either really good or really bad, or like she's building too much into this intro, and I'm like, okay, like, you're getting me hyped. Let's hope that it pays off.
Cause no one does it like I do. They try. I keep it moving, keep on dancing.
Think about you
For you. Oh, yeah. Really wanna kiss me, kiss me.
So the song starts there, and I haven't rated the song. I want to rate it at the end. But when I first listened to that, I'm like, okay, she's going into a very long intro, and then finally the song starts, and it goes into a verse, which was, you hype me up for about an entire 60 seconds. When does the song actually drop? 55, 56 seconds, almost an entire minute, and it drops and it's very mid. That was my first opinion of the song. Let's keep listening. That synthesizer, like that like trumpet sound, like I don't know what it is. I'll just want to make a quick note on that, and I'll get back to it. But just remember that. So we had that intro into like the song starts, and then I'm like, okay, we start into the verse, and then it goes now into a second verse.
When you gonna take me out to play? Work all day. You got me feeling some type of way.
Anyway, this whole thing goes, I'm gonna like fast forward a little bit. I'm not gonna listen to the entire song. I'm just wanna point out certain parts of the song.
My boss in my life, they really have to boss in the sheets. If you really want to kiss me, kiss me.
So after verse, second verse, another verse again, which is the one that we started with.
The dragon.
And then the song ends into this outro. So the song is about 3 minutes and 9 seconds. And when I first listened to the song, I was like, this is really mid, almost bad. But not because the song is bad, but I'm like, you hyped me up too much for something that was very mid. However, like I said, I have listened to this album. This is gonna be what we said 16th time. And every single time that I listened to it, there was a transformation. My brain, and probably most people's brains, have been wired to expect something from music, which this album made me dismantle entirely. And what I mean by that is that entire intro, that those 55 seconds at the beginning of the song, and then the first, what I call the verse, that it's not a verse. That it's the actual hook, the chorus of the song. It's dropping and it's telling me this is the hook, because the whole if you wanna kiss me, you know. If you wanna kiss me, that is the hook of the song. And then at the end, like, she does a verse in between that, and then hook again, and then the song goes into the outro. That took me so long to understand. Like, the first 4 or 5 times that I listened to the album, I was like, why is there no hook in any of her songs? And what I think is that because we expect an intro, verse, chorus, like, we are so used to the same structure of songs, and this album took a whole different approach to how music is made, and it just blew my mind in how some of the songs are structured, because I thought that every single song started very mid. And then I realized that's the hook of the song. Like, I'm waiting for something else, but it's being presented to me right there. And as the more I kept listening to it, that those hooks started getting stuck in my head. Like, the if you wanna kiss me, I would be singing that later, and I would be thinking, God, that's the chorus. It was right in my face the whole time. And that vibe, that feeling started to like click in my head, that I'm like, I can't wait to hear that album again. I can't wait to listen to it again. So with that being said, I know that was a big explanation for just the first song, but I wanted to give you context because when I first listened to the album, I said, this is very mid. I'm like, I don't know if I could listen to a very mid album the whole time. Where are the hooks? Where are the chorus? But then it was after listening to the album a couple of times that certain parts of the song got stuck in my head and I started singing those that I realized that there's a genius on the structure of the songs and how simple they are. Um, to me, I found it quite beautiful. So I know that that's a lot of says, a lot of stuff. And with that being said, the rating for Ride the Dragon, it's a banger. I love that song. It is such a strong hook, very long intro. It kind of preps you for the song, and then the song drops and it's so mellow, so gentle. Her voice is so perfect for the music that is being played. So, Ride the Dragon is a banger. I want to go back to what I mentioned about that trumpet sound. That I know that I'm not making the perfect sound, but that trumpet, I love that sound. It sounds so obnoxious, so annoying, but it fits so good because the song is so mellow, is so relaxing. Her voice is also um, very soft, um, very angelical, if you want to call it that. And that trumpet cuts through all of that so beautifully. It's like a knife cutting through butter. That there's a it just it's like my ears like that. It's like that whatever just happened there. The song was so soft, and there was this cutting sound just through it that just cut perfectly through it. I know that's a food analogy for music, but uh, there's a genius to this. Very unique. So it took me a while. Like I said, I hated this whole album the first 4 times that I listened to it, and it wasn't until like the fifth, sixth time that I started appreciating it more. Um, so just keep listening with me, and we'll get through that. We can go now to the second song. This is Honda. Let's go do it.
So, yeah, one morning, I don't know, Monday or something, summertime.
This is the second song that also starts with a very gentle intro. So it copies the same structure as the first song.
You know? All tired and shit, sleep under my eyes, looking at myself in the mirror. Who's that? Are you listening? Anyways, I'm one of a kind. Well, people like me, one of a kind. When life gives us lemons, we just take in the essence. Yeah, me. Don't look back. Keep driving. Know what I'm saying? Leave the sourness behind you. Keep driving. Leave it to the streets.
We're already 35 seconds in. It's just build up.
That's it. OTSS, only the strongest survive. Honda, baby.
And then song starts, 43 seconds. So it's the same sort of structure, but it's a little bit shorter. And then we kind of go now into the song. I know that I cut it right when it drops. I've heard the song many times. I'm sorry if I'm spoiling anything for everybody, or if you guys are expecting a reaction. This is not exactly a reaction. This is just me rating the album. So just so we're clear. I'm going to go back a little bit.
That's it. OTSS, only the strongest survive. Honda, baby.
Baby, we can roll it on the and we smoke it. Honda, roll it. Baby, we can smoke it. Honda, and we, yeah, Honda.
Again, when I first listened to the song and I'm like, okay, we're going into the verse. That is not the verse of the song. That is the hook. The baby, we can. Let me find the lyrics. I don't want to. Oh my god, how do I do the lyrics here? Oh, it's right here. Baby, we can roll it on the M-way, smoke it, Honda, roll it, baby. that is the hook. Very gentle, very vibey, very like you feel the mellow music. I hated the song, and also the reason I hated it is because I thought I hated it because it's got this beat like it's a very Caribbean. It sounds to me a little bit Brazilian. I wanna go. It's not. It's like I know that's kind of like reggaeton, but it's not reggaeton. It's more Caribbean, based on the instruments that they're using in the background. They're not using that reggaeton sort of percussion. Oh, it's not it's ta 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 tak 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 tak. That's the song, the sound in the background. That's very Caribbean. It almost sounds very. I think in Brazil it's called carioca. Carioca sound. Let's see. How do I carioca in a song? Is there such thing? It's gonna look for carioca songs. What if I put Brazilian carioca song? What is this? Oh my god, it's an ad. Anyway, I'm not gonna look for it. I don't want to put ads in this, like an ad on top of an ad, whatever. But it's very Caribbean. I think it's Brazilian. I think it's called carioca, but I am not an expert on it. It just sounds very Caribbean to me. And so they tack, 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 tack. So with that being said, very mellow, very nice, very. I think this song has a little bit more energy than the previous song, at least, but it's still very mellow.
From sunlight to moonshine, you'll always be mine. They don't understand that we look conquer. You never have to worry cause they under you. I wonder why you so delicious. Baby, you can roll, here's a Rizzler, Honda, smoke, but we glide on the M-way. Feel it when you move your body, control your body, the back, baby got an eye for money. Baby love a girl who golly, who move her back to back.
Step is twinning, baby, Louis V matching, hold it down, baby.
One over.
I mean, the song is very beautiful in the way that it transitions very smoothly from one section to the other.
True Sam, one of a kind, baby.
And it has all of this, like, you know, would you say I'm a one of a kind baby? Like it has this spaces in the music where all of the instruments drop and she says these sentences. It has a lot of little details that they add on top of the mellow, or on top of how simple everything is. And when I say simple, it doesn't mean that it has little things. I always say this analogy, but for example, like Kobe Bryant used to practice basketball, and then he says, like, hey, I'm not done with practice until I make 2,000 free throws. That concept in itself is simple. It's a simple concept to do 2,000, like, it's like, oh, 2,000 free throws. That's simple. That doesn't mean that it's easy to do. And that's what I mean here. The song is so simple, but that doesn't mean that the execution for everybody is just as good. But in this one, it's just so perfect. The transitions, the way that the instruments drop so her voice shines, and then when we want energy, everything comes back on. And no matter how much you're putting back on the song still sounds so gentle. Let's get this.
Sunlight to moonshine, you'll always be mine. They don't understand like we do. Wonder boy, interplay in my vicinity. We are the synergy, yeah. I see the way that you walk in the center. This thing's a making work.
Eyes in the
Back,
never be
slap,
energy.
sweet, feeling me.
Way you moving it amaze me, darling. You the baddest. How can I deny it?
Baby, we can roll it. Ooh.
There's so many things going on, even though it doesn't sound like it. I'm gonna just go back a little bit. I think that from Wonder Boy.
Sachimu.
I pressed the wrong button. 1 second, let me go back.
So,
One of a kind. They don't understand like we do. Wonder boy, interplay.
That whole Wonder Boy interplay, everything is playing there. They hoo, pardon my voice. Hoo, that thing in the background, plus the drums, plus her lyrics are all happening all at the same time.
In my vicinity, we
Everything drops, and then she says, "We are the synergy."
are the synergy. Yeah, I see the way
Sorry, it didn't drop.
that you walk in the center. This thing's all making work.
There, it does that little fade out, and it just happened right also before in the synergy. Here.
Interplay in my vicinity, we are the synergy. Yeah, I see the way that you walk in the center. This thing's all making work.
Eyes in the
Back.
And then we have a completely different texture where we have now a male singer. I sing it, and then when she says back, she's not singing it, she's just saying it. So there's no longer singing, it's just speaking it.
never be
Slap.
energy.
Sweet. Feeling
And then when it says feeling me, she sings it at the same time that he goes. It's layered.
Way you moving it amaze me, darling. You the baddest. How can I deny?
How can I deny it? And she's what is it? Harmonizing. So and all of that happened in like 10 seconds, maybe less. There's so many layers and so many different things happening.
baby, we
Baby, the music drops, baby.
can roll it. Ooh, on the Emily. Yeah.
And now we no longer have the who, we have like a pad, like a tune.
Smoke it, Honda, roll it, baby, we can smoke it. Ooh, on the Emily, yeah, Honda, Rizla, ooh, baby, we can
Piano, bam.
roll it, on the Emily, smoke it, yeah, Honda, roll it, baby,
Ring. Beautiful.
we can smoke it. Ooh, on the Emily, yeah.
So like they added an extra instrument at the end of the song to build it up. Like the song is pretty much everything. Is if you had like, I think there's like 5-6 different. If you had actual people performing this, you have like 6 people just going at it at all times, and that just is so difficult to mix and master in a single song. And they're finding it perfectly. And even though that many things are happening, the song is still so gentle. Everything fits in the mix so beautifully.
Honda, Rizla, ooh, baby, we can smoke it on the Emily, Honda, Rizla, baby, we can smoke it, ooh, on the Emily, yeah, Honda, Rizla, ooh, baby, Honda.
Amazing. Just, I guess, I don't know if it's a surprise here, but the song is also a banger. Just very incredible song. There's something that after everything started clicking for me and I started seeing how beautiful everything was in this album, I started questioning a lot of things. So many questions came to my mind. I didn't start questioning things. I had a lot of questions. One of those being, is she a genius? Does she write all of her music? Is she also the producer of her own songs? Or is she just the artist, right? So a lot of the time, what ends up happening is that you have one main producer, and the producer is the one that makes all the music, gets all the sounds, gets the instruments, brings everybody together. And once the song is brought together, you get an artist that can perform on the song. And so I was looking for this. Let me look at Capri Songs producer. And here is what I found. The Capri Songs producer is El Guincho or El Guincho. I'm assuming it's El Guincho. I'm not really sure how to pronounce his name. El Guincho is the one that produced the album. And I went to see song by song if he had done it. And I think he produced every single one of the songs in this album except for one, which I think we will get to. I'm just trying to get to that in 1 second. I just want to have it ready. But he produced a lot of all of the music in the album, and he got FKA Twigs to perform. So I wonder, I don't know if he also produced other albums with her, but obviously I had lots of questions about like what her future albums sound like, and then also what else El Guincho had produced. Sorry, I'm looking it up here. I have all the info for the songs, the credits. Yeah, El Guincho, producer. FKA Twigs did the vocals. She, I think, wrote the lyrics, and she's the main artist. I looked up what else he had produced. At this point, I was just blown away. And as the more I kept listening to the album, there are some songs that are just incredible. I'm not going to tell you which ones. I don't want to give you ratings right now. But if you look up what else El Guincho had produced, the person that gave me this recommendation, which is my brother, the next album that he asked me to check out is Rosalia, who I will also be doing an analysis of it. El Guincho produced Rosalia. At this point, I don't know if my brother is a fan of FKA Twigs or Rosalia, or if he's a fan of El Guincho. El Guincho is Spanish. And he rose to prominence in 2008. What I'm saying is my brother should check him out. Whatever he has worked on, maybe my brother is just a fan of him. And there's nothing bad against the artists. The artists are extremely talented. Her voice is very beautiful. I like the lyrics. I like the things that she says. I like the vibe. I like her image as well. But if I'm talking about the music, I think El Guincho is the one that I'm giving a lot of the credit, like more than 80% of the credit I'm giving it to him, because it is amazingly produced. But anyway, Honda featuring Pa Salu. I'm not sure how to pronounce their name. It's a banger. Let's go on to the next song, Meta Angel.
Saji moon, Pisces Veen, Capri Sun.
Another
Each
intro.
year I'm like, oh, I'm gonna own my shit, and then each year I'm still so shy.
Just like the previous songs, just another slow, gentle intro building up.
No,
But this is the yeah. This is the yeah of greatness, growth, and being free. I'm telling you.
No, I want to be more confident. I really do.
I really do.
I really do.
To the universe, like the universe is so powerful. You're gonna be more free, and you're gonna love more, and you're gonna have more fun.
Do you think so?
And no, I don't think so. I know so.
We're 47 seconds in, and the song still hasn't gone.
Are we
1 minute and 2 seconds almost, and the lyrics begin. These ones are actually a small verse. It doesn't start with the hook, but it is a long intro. Like the song is 3 minutes long. Is it 3 minutes? No, it's 4 minutes long, and the first 20% of the song is just a quick an intro building it up.
I had help from a deeper force, some kind of meta angel. Then they
And he does like a lot of the pads that he's doing. The bam, 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 bam. It's her voice, obviously, but we got a snippet of that in the previous song for Honda. So he's just taking that now into a different, like, kind of showing us what he can do with that type of production, like with that type of element, that he can not just use it in one single way, but now he can use it also in this other dynamic. And I say he because El Guincho is the producer for this song too, and he's using the artist and all of her strengths so beautifully.
the whisper only answers, and maybe life would just slow down. I don't think that
The song continues, but he just drops the pad, the voice, the bum, 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 bum. And the fact that there is no longer that, it makes us pay attention more to the song, to the vocals. It just keeps us intrigued.
I'll make it on my own. I've got voices in my head.
Again, playing with her voice. In my. It almost sounds like she's saying timba, timbal. Timbal, I think it's an instrument. But she's saying, in my head, all I got voices in my head, in my. It sounds like she's saying timba, but whatever.
Telling me that I won't make it far. Mirror singing in my face. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Throw it in the fire.
Auto-tune, which she doesn't need, but is there as an element of the song. Like, there's so many things happening in every single part of the song. It's not repetitive. It breaks the repetition so beautifully, adding new elements.
Ego in the fire. I've got love for desire. I've got pain for desire.
That I need a meta angel, new element. It's like a little mechanic or synthesizer. I don't know. They have a very, I don't know. I think it sounds a little bit metallic, a little technological on the way the sound. That I need a meta angel. They had a really cool effect there, different from anything we've had in the song thus far.
When I'm winning, I'm a fly. Soprano in.
That also, this part, they add first time they add that much kick drum to the mix. I'm gonna go back a little bit.
I've got love for desire. I've got pain for desire.
I need a meta angel.
But when I'm winning, I'm a fly. Soprano in the choir. I've got love for desire. It gets higher and higher.
Some kind of meta angel. It drowns, it goes back, breaks the repetition. It's not the same. Some kind of meta angel. The second time around is some kind of meta angel. It drowns it, breaks the repetition. Very smart. I mean, do I have to say anything about that sound, that clap? Breaks the repetition. The song surprises you at every turn. There's so many beautiful, nice little elements, and the song is so gentle, and then those sounds so crisp, so sharp, cut through butter. Just, it's so beautiful.
That makes it sound so easy.
That makes it sound so easy.
A pretty picture with a quote.
It's pretty much, she says 2 sentences, new element. Like pretty much, that makes it sound so easy. A pretty picture with a quote. Everything comes down.
I get confused with what I really
want. And then back into the chorus.
I got voices in my head telling me that I want.
Hi-hat.
Mother's calling every night. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? We're in the fire. Ego in the fire. I've got love for desire.
This, even though it's autotune, is that same part that we heard before. This part has more reverb. It sounds way farther in the distance, like she's in a way bigger room and she's too small for that room. But it's, even though it's autotune, just like the first time around, there's additional reverb. So every time that there's an element that repeats, even though it repeats, something new gets added to this song.
I've got pain for desire.
I need a meta angel. And then, even though we have autotune, that mechanic techno sound, I need a meta angel, and now clear normal vocals.
When the now fly, soprano in the choir. I've got a love for desire. It gets higher and higher.
Some kind of the angel. I mean, this song is a banger. It's so beautiful. I can't with this song. It took me so long to get to this point of my music journey. This is making me cry, this album. I just have something in my eye, I can't get it out. But it's so far 3 songs, 3 bangers. And I'll say it right now, Meta Angel, this is my favorite song. I took and I broke it down more and more because I wanted to show you how beautiful it is, at least to me. I appreciate every single element of the song until the end. No matter how many times it repeats, there's no repetition. It breaks it every single time. The producer is the same as El Guincho. I don't know if it's El Guincho or El Guincho because he's Spanish, and the U and the I, there's not like the 2 little dots on top of the U. I read it as El Guincho. That's how I would read it in Colombia. So that's what I'm calling him, but please correct me if I'm wrong. But he did such a beautiful job here. And all of the ideas, whatever they had, were so incredible. Nothing repeats. And it's been 3 songs. And even though they're all from the same artist, same producer, there's so many ideas. Like, no idea has repeated. I mean, there are certain ideas that are repeating, like the intro, like a long intro that falls into the chorus. But the intros are different lengths and they are very different one from another. The hooks are very different. For Honda, it has that Caribbean sound, like tack, 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 tack. For Meta Angel, it's super gentle the whole time too. Ride the Dragon is a whole other thing. Like, they have elements. For example, in Honda, they had the pad being her voice, the whoo, And then in Meta Angel, they took that same idea but did a whole thing for the song. Sorry, Aqua's having a dream. She also wants to say something. But it's just banger after banger after banger. It's amazing. So let's go with the next song, Tears in the Club. I have tears in this club right now. I have something in my eye. Anyway, let's go with Tears in the Club. Tears in this song, tears in this album.
Tears in the club, 'cause your love's got me fucked up. Tears in the club, tears in the club. I wanna get you out of my hips, my eyes, my hair, my
This is the song with The Weeknd. I forgot.
eyes, my late night cries. I wanna take my clothes off, wanna touch my hips, my thighs, my hair, not yours, all mine. Yeah, wanna dance you out of my body, dance you out of my hips, my thighs, my wrongs, my rights. Yeah, listen to the rhythm and make no compromise. 'Cause you hurt, I don't wanna believe that I belong to you. I love myself in ways that you could never do. I want you more.
To me, this song sounds the most commercial one thus far. Tears in the Club. Cause you know, tears in the club. Oh, actually, she says a bad word there, so thank God I don't know the lyrics. And then there's also The Weeknd in there. I think it's very commercial. It follows the most common structure, just a hook, a verse, a hook, but it's still, even though it's the most commercial one, and then it follows the same elements as most commercial songs, so far it's still very different from the first 3 songs that we just listened to. So it breaks repetition and is still really good.
I want you more.
I like this part because like it goes back into like Tears in the Club, and like it brings all the elements there, but now it adds a hi-hat and it makes you groove a little bit more. Let me go back a little bit.
I don't wanna believe that I belong to you. I love myself in ways that you could never do. I want you more. I want you more. Tears in the club, 'cause your love's got me fucked up. Tears in the club, I'm the dirt in the deep end. Tears in the club, 'cause your love's got me fucked up. Tears in the club, let me down the deep end.
I love and want your body, I'll never leave you now. I love it every single time. Let's go back to here.
Let me down the deep end.
I'll never leave you now. I like it. It's a post-chorus that just transitions into the next verse. Very unique. They hadn't done that in the previous songs. Like I don't want your body. Like the way that they play with her voice and all of the ways that they're being so creative with it to break repetition. They have all this little like it's a whole new melody, it's a whole new element, and they make such like the transition. They're not afraid to run out of ideas. Like they use an idea, they use the next one, they use the next one, they use the next one, and they're not afraid of running out of ideas. And it's so refreshing to see. Like a lot of times albums just have that one song and they put all of the good ideas there, and then the rest of the songs just, it's like they ran out of them. They don't know what else to do. Here, every single transition of every single song has a new element, a new idea to it, just not even recycled. It's just a whole new element. Like they grabbed it and did something new with it. It's so incredible.
Oh, come on, give you chills, get you crying in the club, babe. So many tears, cause you're trying to fight the love, babe. You move your body to the synths and the drum, babe. You move your body to the rise of the sun. Just go with the motions, babe. Girl, you should go with the motions, oh. Unload your emotions, babe. You've been suppressing emotions, oh, there's no escaping me. Yeah. Let it out.
This part is the part that I kind of care about the least. It's just so long and it's the same thing, but it's the weekend. I'm assuming because the song follows a more commercial side, they need to include the artist that is also, I guess, more commercial too. Here's where I assume that this is probably the most popular song in the album. Based on the way that it's structured, the amount of time that they're giving the weekend. It is not my favorite. I already mentioned what my favorite song is. This is not a bad song either. It's just, I can tell that it's the most commercial one. And I assume it's the most popular one by that same token.
Therapy, there's no escaping me. You and the girls in the club, on the road, on the radio.
Anyway, let's go back to my favorite part. I love how much your body. I'll never leave you now. I mean, that's the song. This is also banger. 4 songs back to back, banger after banger after banger after banger. Just very impressed. And I don't know who to be impressed with. Is it her? Do I need to just fall in love with FKA Twigs? Or do I need to fall in love with El Guincho? Or do I need to fall in love with both at the same time? Just amazing, amazing talent in all of these people. Obviously, I'm assuming it's not just them two, but there's more people that help wrote the song. Not the song, the songs. But just incredible production that they have here. Producer was El Guincho. It also looks like Arca. There was another producer. Just incredible talent here. They never ran out of ideas, and we're 4 songs in. How this album had 17 songs, and some of them are like interludes, so about 14 songs. So just mind blown thus far. This album is so far incredible, and like I said, when I first listened to the album the first few times, I hated it. I was so, you guys would be like, how can you hate this? And maybe some people are listening and they're like saying like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Maybe you heard this too much and now you're giving it more hype than it should be. And I'm like, I don't think I am. I think the album is very beautiful up to this point. Let's go to the next song, Oh My Love.
I went out with this boy once, yeah, and I met all his family, went to some like family barbecue, and in the end, oh no, you're not.
Again, the song starts the same way that the past 4 songs have started, with an intro, but it's not the same, like, right? It's the same structure, but it's not the same intro, like they didn't use the same intro over and over again. It's a whole new thing with a whole new beat.
My girl, you know, we're just like hanging out, aren't we?
Oh, my love, it's been a long, long road to get here, but you never say what you wanna do. Oh,
No.
my love.
Guitar, ding, ding, ding. We hadn't heard a guitar yet. New element.
It's been a long road, but you never said if you're letting me go. For sure.
Ring strings.
If you won't let me go, then you gotta try to hold me close.
I could be with anyone. I'm fussing like a pussycat.
You're the only one.
I'm sorry, I'm ruining the song. This is my video. I can sing on top of it if I want.
kiss is all the fun. I hate it when you give me out. Never give me out.
I mean, don't tell me that they used that idea in a previous song. They did not. It's brand new to this song. And the song is so... They also hadn't used that beat in the previous song either. 5 songs, all like new ideas.
Everybody knows that I want your love. Why are you playing, baby boy? What's up? Everybody knows that I want your love. Why are you playing, baby boy? What's up? Everybody knows that I want your love. Everybody knows that I want your love. Everybody knows that I want your love. Want your love. Want you. You wanna waste the day. I wanna spend the night. When our rhythm be run away, I wanna make it right. You're just pushing me, pulling me, killing me, softly.
That ooh, I know it's such a simple element, but every time the song breaks repetition, it's just, to me, it's so genius, because the old songs always repeat so much, and they're not afraid to use new sounds, new elements to break repetition at all times. It's like, let's put a random sound there, and it's so beautifully crafted to fit the song.
Oh, my love, it's been a long...
That new element too. We hadn't heard that in previous songs either.
long road to get here, but you never say if you're letting me go for sure. What you wanna do? I could be with anyone. I'm fussing like a pussycat.
The way that drops, I could be with anyone. Right? That didn't happen the first time that they went through that lyric. Let me go back to the first time that lyric goes through, in the first verse, I think. Here.
I could be with anyone. I'm fussing like a pussycat.
Right? I could be with anyone. I'm fuzzy like a pussycat. But the second time that they do it, I could be with anyone, I'm fuzzy like a pussycat. It's like, I could be with anyone. Silence. And I'm fuzzy like a pussycat. Let me go to it to show you. Where is it? Here.
I could be with anyone. I'm fussing like a pussycat.
Breaks repetition.
The only one I want. Give love and then you take it back. All the kisses, all the fun. I hate it when you give me out. Never give me out.
Again, after the we went into a different thing. Now we're going here into a whole new thing. This is the first time that they use her voice and do an entire lyric by dropping the pitch. When the sun sets, when the sun sets, you know. I went to a different song. Apologies.
I went out with this boy once, yeah.
Yeah, you did.
You wanna waste the day, killing me, softly. You're the only one.
Here.
Everybody knows that I want your love. Why are you playing, baby boy? What's up? Everybody knows that I want your love.
Here we have multiple voices going on at the same time, almost like a chant. First time they do that in the whole album.
Why are you playing, baby boy? What's up? Everybody knows that I want your love. Everybody knows that I want your love. Everybody knows that I want your love. Want your love. Want your...
And then the song just goes into the outro.
Nah, but seriously, on a level, you're beautiful.
That's what I'm saying about the song. No, but seriously, You're beautiful. Also a banger. That's 5 bangers back to back. I don't know if you expected this, bro, when you wanted me to rate this album, but very beautiful. I might take too much time here reviewing and rating this. This is just what I do. This is how it's gonna go. So maybe I might break the video in 3 different parts so you can just watch it and consume it that way. But yes, I just love so far everything that's going on here. This is a banger. Let me know if you guys disagree with anything that I'm saying. Am I hyping it up too much? Did I listen to the album too much? Did I overcook my brain listening to the same thing over and over again? Or is this just pure genius that I'm witnessing right here? Let's go to the next one. Pamplemousse. Oh, 1 second. It's not recording this sound of the song. Okay, let's try again.
Me and the girls with our phones out.
No.
It's me haze looking Girl Scouts. Wow, we smell like the Croy. Pamplemousse, moon stars in your
Also, first time we hear this beat.
face. Full the face. Talk to me, swag up to dream. Tap my heart and make it feel like you see me. You know you love it, you know you love it, yeah. You love the style, I'm not your dope, but yeah, you love it. You know you love it, get yourself, yeah. Get that attention, yeah, you love it, love it, slow it down. You know you love it, you know you love it, yeah. You love the style, I'm not your dope, but yeah, you love it, you know you love it.
I mean, I'm just playing the song at this time. I didn't mean to just play the whole song without saying anything. This is just such a short song. It's like a minute and something. Very simple song. Very quick beat. I think it's probably the most energy we got in the whole album. It just lasts very little. To me, this is like almost like a very short interlude, and it's funny because the next song is an interlude. And then here at the end of the song, it just goes also crazy without lyrics. All of these are elements and sounds very unique. Again, I don't think that we have heard these elements on the previous 5 songs that we heard. It's all brand new to this one song.
Okay, Twigs, I know everyone probably annoys you about this, but that song with Dua Lipa, Why Don't You Love Me Anymore?
That like it almost sounds like carnival-ish, but this song is also so beautiful.
When are you gonna release it? I'm tired of listening to it on loop. Listen, when it came out, I was going through a breakup. I used to walk around Paris with on repeat.
Anyway, it goes into the outro. Very short song, 1 minute and 38 seconds. This is also a banger. I know, am I giving it a banger to a 1 minute and 38 second song, but it's so perfect for the 1 minute and 38 that it happens. There's nothing bad to say about it. I would listen to it like a banger. The definition is that no matter how many times I listen to it, it's always gonna hit. And this song just does that every single time. Actually, I could listen to the first 6 songs of this album just on repeat anytime, any day. It comes on and I'm like, I love this song. It's so beautiful. These are all bangers. That's what the definition to me is. They play and then you just have to listen to the whole thing. I'm not gonna review song number 7, which is an interlude. So I'm just gonna skip through that. I don't have a rating for it. But I guess we can listen to it a little bit. it's just a break from everything we listened to thus far. It's like a palate cleanser. So here we go with Light Beamers. So far, let's take away the last song. That the interlude doesn't count. 6 songs, 6 for 6, 6 bangers back to back. I rated Kendrick Lamar before. Kendrick Lamar didn't have 6 bangers back to back. Am I saying that FKA Twigs is better than Kendrick Lamar? Am I saying that? Am I? I mean, I'm not really saying that, but these songs are so good. I think it's probably easy to make short songs. Like her longest song thus far is 4 minutes and 19 seconds. Kendrick does way longer songs. 4 minutes 5. He has like 12-minute songs. Can this artist, can El Guincho and FKA Twigs make a long song, a banger, like a 5-6 minute song that just hits? Actually, I don't think this album has a song that long. They break it down into small consumable content. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just easier to put this many ideas back to back in such a short period of time. When you have to do it for longer, it's a whole new challenge. Can they do that? They didn't do it in this album. They didn't need to. So far, the album is so perfect the way it is that why would they do that? But it's just, I'm just pointing it out because I made the comparison with Kendrick just now. So not saying that these people are better or Kendrick. I mean, Kendrick is just such a gigantic artist. And what I mean by gigantic, I don't mean his height. Burn. Anyway, let's go to the next song, Light Beamers.
Did you give yourself away again? Don't.
Again, new idea. It starts intro with the piano. So far, this is the first time that the intro is different from the first 6 songs. It doesn't follow that same structure. There's an intro, but it's not the same type of intro that it just builds up very slowly. There's barely any music playing. It's most like a conversation or like a sample of some conversation that she's having in the back. This time is actually the song is starting right away.
Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Pretty and sad. Did you ever feel this way before? Again. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. This is for the hard dreamers. Been sad for a while. All the indigo and light beamers.
I mean, her voice is so beautiful, so angelical.
Been sad for a while. Are you running from your life?
This is also the first time she's like, are you running for your life? Beat down cause there ain't nobody on your side.
Cause there ain't nobody on your side. Lay yourself, you love yourself. Lay down your fears, baby, ain't nobody got from it now.
All of these are new elements. We hadn't heard this type of idea in the previous songs.
Are you running from your life? Beat down cause there ain't
I'm gonna
nobody on
move.
your side.
I'm gonna go forward.
Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Pretty and sad. Did you give yourself away again? Don't do it again.
This part, like the don't do it again, that is just spoken. I don't particularly enjoy it or like it that much. It doesn't. There's no melody. She's just speaking, which doesn't do anything for me. And I'm like, okay, it's interesting, it's intriguing, but the song, aside from the part, this is for the hard dreamers, that part, so far the song does not hit as hard as like that beginning of the song. Ooh.
Don't do it again.
Yeah, don't do it again.
What you gonna do?
I like the part doom doom doom, the kick drum or however they play, or the bass that they play there.
Make a list of the truth. Put down the things that make you. When you smile, your tongue come through. When you cry, do you feel brand new? Put yourself in the room.
So like twinkle twinkle in the back, cling 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 cling.
You're so beautiful, you are the perfect view. Put it in your phone, read it when you're down and out. Pretty inside. Put it in your phone, read it when you're down and out. Pretty inside. Put it in your phone, read it when you're down and out.
I mean, I know kind of there's a lot of intrigue, a lot of gentleness, but the best part of the song is this part. Let me show you.
This is for the hard dreamers. Inside for a while.
I mean, it's so fucking... Oh, I curse, sorry. It's so good.
All the indigo and light beamers. Inside for a while.
That... It's like being sad for a... She doesn't even get to say being sad for a while. They just cut into that. They also do it at the beginning of the song. I find it very interesting. It almost sounds like a flute. Anyway, and the song ends. The best part of the song is "This is for the hard dreamers." Really good. But to me, the song is good but forgettable. So it's the first non-banger that we have. Nothing bad against the song. Like I said, this is a good song. It's just that it's one of those songs that you, except for that, this is for the hard dreamers, you're like, oh yeah, this part is good. And then the rest of the song it's just so forgettable. How does it even go? Like, we just listened to it. Do you guys remember how the rest of the song goes? It's so, how does it even go? I'm like, are you running from your life? Be dark by your side. Tell yourself you love you so. It's like, how does this? I don't even know how it goes, and I'm reading the lyrics. That's what I mean. It's good, but it's forgettable. So we didn't have a perfect album. It's so sad. We were 6 for 6, and now we're 6 for 7. But that's okay. 6 for 7 is still better than Kendrick. Better than Kendrick. Let's listen to Papi Bones.
Let me tell you something, yeah. Yeah, that can wine.
All these people, you know it's movie star Johnny, UK dancer general. And right now, we are going to introduce a song. We are going to take over the whole place. We are going to run the dance floor. FKA.
I mean, the sample is so insane.
Twigs, Shy Girl, play the song. Sing the song, yeah.
Let me tell you something, yeah. That can wine, or girl that can dance. And I'm just meaning like, she just lets herself be free and so expressive and just don't give a fuck.
It has like that beat like doom doom ga doom doom ga doom doom ga. Same. We have not seen this beat before. We're already 9 songs in, and there's almost nothing that repeats. Every idea is so unique.
Oh, there's nothing more sexier than that.
There's nothing more sexier than that. It almost has like that Rihanna sort of sound to it. Let's listen to it again.
True safe, I've never realized that the CAPRISONGS energy, yeah. Where's the grind up on in your area?
Let's start it again.
Boom, boom, because when you...
Doesn't it have like that Rihanna tinge to it, like that timbre?
I find a wonder, but everybody wants to send up for my
Not the whole time, just in certain parts.
love. Sticky sweet, I'm gonna be like a killer, a killer, a killer. Don't stop, don't stop.
Papi, papi, don't stop.
Don't stop, don't stop. Switch it up and don't stop.
That's the hook of the song. Let's go to the next part.
Let's start it again.
Strong grip, gripping on my body.
You can hold it.
Never stop, I am in nobody.
You control it.
Not enough, just a little more.
Cause you're honest.
Eyes wide shut, we can rock till the morning. Happy got in it, check it, specify. Tell me when, tell me where, I can reach you by.
This is the part of the song. I think this is the feature, which is Shy Girl.
Caprison energy. Caprison energy. Don't stop, don't stop. Happy, happy, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop.
I mean, so far I like all of this. It has also that very, like I mentioned, a little bit Caribbean. There's a little Caribbean sound to it.
Switch it up and don't stop.
Do you hear this net?
Let's start it again. You're so damn fine, we bump and grind and twirl. My champagne bubble love, my champagne bubble girl.
Is the feature singing here? Where is the feature singing again? Don't stop, backtrack.
Don't stop, backtrack. If you wanna tap, tap, real steady, in fact. Can you even handle that? My girl, never lax, simmer for the season. Spicy, hot body, ready for the evening.
Don't feel like
I don't think the feature adds anything to the song besides break and repetition, but it's not amazing. It's not, obviously she's not gonna be better than FKA Twigs. I think FKA Twigs is her album, therefore she's gonna shine. But the feature here doesn't even complement FKA Twigs. It kind of like takes away from her. Like with The Weeknd, they complemented each other. I think in Honda as well, they complement each other. But in this feature, I think actually she takes away from the song. Like every time that the feature sings, and I'm like, okay, next part of the song, please.
be with a girl and she can't dance.
Let's start it again.
You hear that very high, almost sounds like a trumpet, like it's brand new element at the end of the song. Let's start it again.
Let's start it again.
That element is also brand new. That it reminds me of the song Pepas. That part is so Caribbean sounding. I like that part. I like the chorus. Don't stop, papi, papi, don't stop. I also like the beginning of the song. Let's hear that part again.
True safe, I've never realized that the Caprison energy.
Dun 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 dun. Also really nice. I think this song relies a little bit too much on their papi papi don't stop. It's not bad, but sometimes it gets a little bit too repetitive. With that being said, this song to me is a maybe banger. There are times where I'm like, this song hits. This is a banger. There are also some times that I'm like, this song is annoying me. Well, not annoying me, but I'm like, I can skip it. I'll just listen to a better one. That's maybe banger. The bangers you listen every single time, and the maybe bangers is like, the song hits so good right now, and then another day it doesn't. Today, as I'm listening to it, this song hits. But I know that I've heard this song and I always go back and I'm like, this song is not as good, but it's not bad. This is a maybe banger. So let's listen to the next song, song number 10, Which Way? Oh, another feature here.
This is like the perfect music to think. Yeah.
It's like an elevator music, but you're going to the 50th floor.
This is like elevator music, but you're going to the 50th floor. I'll go back to that quote.
Made me realize I have no thoughts though.
When I was walking through the London city lights, but the devil in his mode of being said to go the wrong way.
Again, this is brand new idea. Da da dee da dee da dee da, like with a like a. They had not used this sort of beat before. With like a little pad or like a little synth, like imitating the vocal. Want to fast forward?
I had a good job and I left. I left because I thought it was right. Left, right, left, right.
Then on Twitter, there's the whole I want to be a rock star's girlfriend.
This is when she says, then I went on Twitter and said, like, what is it? I want to be a rock star's girlfriend. Oh no, then on Twitter she wrote, I want to be a rock star's girlfriend. And then this is the famous song of the of the album.
The difference between me and all those tweets is that you're not like, I'm the rock star, not my boyfriend. I'm not the rock star's girlfriend. I'm the rock star girlfriend. Do you get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not the accessory to the rock star. I'm the rock star. Do you get what I mean?
I love and hate that she says that. I understand what she's saying. I get what you mean, FKA Twigs. You are the rock star. I agree. You're the main artist. You're the rock star. You also dress like a rock star. I really like the style. I tend to be like, if you have to tell me you're a rock star, you're not a rock star. But I also understand that it's different for female artists, where they have, like, a lot of people don't have a perception that female artists can be rock stars for whatever reason. I don't know where that comes from. I don't have that perception, but I know that it exists. So that's why when she says, like, I am the rock star, like, I'm not the rock star's girlfriend, I am the rock star, and I'm like, sure you are, girl, sure. And yes, she is, but the fact that she says it bothers me so much. Just own it. You are. You don't have to say it. You don't have to convince anybody. But who am I to tell her that? That's just my opinion. Oh, I haven't rated the song. Which way? We're gonna go back to what she says on the song. It's like elevator music. That's what I think of the song. This is, it's that. It's not a good song. It's not a bad song. It just exists there as pure elevator music. I think she describes it best. I think it executes perfect as to how she described it at the beginning of the song, but it doesn't wow anybody. So I'm sorry, FKA Twigs. This is an eh. And after the interlude that we had in the middle, the CAPRISONGS interlude, after the first 6 songs, these 3 songs that we just listened to are very unique, very new elements, but they are just not hitting as good. It's just my taste. Light Beamers was good but forgettable. Poppy Bones, it's a maybe banger. Which Ways, eh? Let's listen to Jealousy.
I just wanna go outside and feel the sun is shining on my better side. I've not always had my way, but I forgive my sins, yeah baby, that's okay. Jealousy you put on me, yeah, and your feelings way too deep. Jealousy you put on me, that That's why your mind's up, why? Jealousy you put on me. You and your feelings way too deep. Jealousy you put on me. That's why your mind's up, why?
Girl, take it easy, take it slow.
I think this is the first time that we have that reggaeton beat to get to get to get to get. Again, very sort of Hispanic, not Caribbean sounding, but more like Hispanic sounding.
Oh, you follow me everywhere that I go.
And the feature also, I think, complements very well with what she brings to the song.
Oh, I gave you the keys to my soul, and you still don't believe, baby, I know. Girl, I'm sick and tired of your drama. Don't let me take you back to your mama. 20 missed calls cause I'm not home. What you gonna do, only God knows.
Jealousy you put on me.
You're in your feelings way too deep.
Jealousy you put on me. That's why your mind's up, why? Jealousy you put on me. You're in your feelings.
It's so nice, the chorus, the two. Got jealousy put on you, got it in your feelings way too deep. It just falls so nicely into it.
Way too deep. Jealousy you put on me. That's why your mind's up. Waves and motion.
That complete cut through the music. Waves of motion.
Moving in my life. Waves and motion. Moving in my life. I want it all for my life. All the things I like. Yeah, I'm living true. Knowing that I'm better off without your blue. I just wanna go outside and feel the sun is shining on my better side.
You can hear I think the feature is in the background.
Always had my way, but I forgive my sins. Yeah, baby, that's okay.
Jealousy you put on me. You're in your feelings.
The way that it cuts through it, everything shuts down and it's just the feature singing the chorus.
Is way too deep.
Jealousy you put on me. That's why your mind's up, why? Jealousy you put on me. You're in your feelings way too deep. Jealousy you put on me. That's why your mind's up, why? That's why your mind's up, that's why your mind's up, why? Jealousy you put on me. That's why your mind's up, that's why your mind's up, why?
That's a banger. I love that song. It's so nice and mellow, and I think the voice of the artist is so unique to what we've heard thus far. It complements so good, it cuts through everything we've heard to. Very new idea, just very well executed. Let's see the credits for this song. The producer is still El Guincho. So this guy has a lot of talent. The ideas that they're coming up with in this album are just so incredible. And we're in song 11. It's like there's still songs to go. This album is so crazy. I'm like, how many more ideas can they have in here? Let's listen to the next song, Careless, with another feature. I think that's also her voice. I think that's her voice. She sang it and he edited it so it sounds like that. You can hear she's taking a breath in. I'm gonna start again. Yeah. I mean, that's just the best intro in the whole album. Holy crap. There are two things happening there. There's the background vocals, but there's with effects, with reverb. There's probably multiple ones, like it's is harmonized, but there's one that has no effect on top of it. It sits like that's a bed, like all of the harmonies are a bed for the song just to sit on top of that, just ever so gentle. I'm gonna go back a little bit so you can hear.
My heart dissolves away to the rhythm of you.
Yeah, to the rhythm of you. Like she's singing on top of all of the harmonies.
I'll wait till you arrive. You bring.
Again, I think we've heard harmonies in other songs of this album, but it's the first time they do it like this.
Your soul to mine, I'm indebted to you. I'll read the signs.
Designs. When I first heard this song, I thought I was hearing Billie Eilish. I don't know if they get if she gets that comparison specifically for the song, but I just thought that's what I was hearing.
You say you can't decide, but I'm just trying to put you where you want. You got to make your mind up somehow. Take me now.
I like that. You gotta make your mind up somehow. Take me now. But the take me now is with multiple. Like when she says that you got to make your mind up, is just her, and then the harmonies come after that.
You got to make your mind up somehow. Take me now. You can be careless. You can be careless. You can be careless with me. You can be careless.
Ah, it's so beautiful. Hey, Kwakwa, you need to go out? I'll be back. Aqua needs to go out. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Aqua needed to use the restroom. Let's go back and listen to Careless. Let's just go back a little bit before the chorus.
Take me now. You can be careless. You can be careless. You can be careless with me. You can be careless. You can be careless. You can be careless. You can be careless with me.
I mean, the second time around, you can be careless. And a lot of the new elements in the chorus in the back. 1 second, I think Aqua needs to go out of the room. Okay, I left the door open in case she wants to leave. I'm pretty sure that's her voice.
Fumble here and fumble there. Infatuated, I don't care. Long as I can lay down next to you, run my fingers through your hair.
It's the pain that gets me there. Gotta say what it's okay.
You do me, then I'll do you. Yeah, that's right, it's only fair. I follow my feelings.
Again, I think that the feature adds and complements my I follow my feelings leading, be my guy, yeah, be my teacher, no, no, where we gonna, yeah. Like, it's just a new element that complements her vocals. But they do use a same idea that they used previously. I think this is the first time that they recycle it almost identical, where it goes, I follow my feelings leader, and then you hear a leader. I follow my feelings leader. They had used that idea before. Where did they use it? I think in Ride the Dragon. Let's go back to Ride the Dragon. Where did they do it? No, they did it in Honda. Where did they do it?
From sunlight to moon, baby, you can roll. He's a Rizzler, Honda. Baby, love a girl who golly.
Put it down, baby, we can travel around. You still be a freak.
Where is it?
The center of this pink saloon,
Here.
Eyes in the back, never be energy. Sweet, feeling me. Where you moving it amaze me, darling. You
That part. That's in the back. Then they got that. Then they got that. And if we go back to Careless. It's the same idea. It's executed differently, but it's the same thing of where you have a vocal and then you end it with, it's a chant, like they just say the word without any melody to the vocal. It's just plain, just the voice itself. So it's the one thing that I do think that they get that idea. They use it a little bit different. It's not exactly the same, but it's the one that I could pinpoint that it's that they had used previously in the album. Anyway, let's keep going.
I can help you solve inside of any interest to you.
Yes.
Isn't that so beautiful? The way that they broke repetition there. You know that the chorus is coming. You can be careless. You can be careless, right? But this time, the second time that they go, you can be careless. You can be careless. Yes. Just like a yes. Very beautiful. Let's try it again. Aqua. Sorry, I thought she was going to do something private. Let's go again where you can be careless.
Yes.
Yes. This song just makes me so happy.
With me, you can be
You hear that now? It's like those chimes, like it's like a arpeggiator, I think.
You can be careless with me.
That you can be careless with me. That sounds so preaching, sort of chorus, sort of. I don't know. Reminds me. I don't know. It's a very American culture, sort of choir, preaching. from the south side. No, am I just making things up? I just get that vibe. I think, I know that my favorite song is Meta Angel, but Careless is very close to that spot. I do think that this is the most beautiful song of the album. The amount of talent that is in this song for how simple and gentle it is. They had used her vocals for different sounds in previous songs of the album, but you can see it's the way that they use it in this song. The little gasps and the way that he played with her vocals to make that sound is just so much talent. I mean, do I need to say this song is a banger? Of course, this album is incredible, better than Kendrick Lamar. But obviously, you know, within its own confines. Let's go into the next song, Minds of Men. This is a new sort of melody. We had not heard this one, but we had heard in, I think it's in Light Beamers, a song that already begins with piano. Let's listen to Light Beamers. So that intro with the piano, they had already done it. Let's listen to Minds of Men. Obviously, it's not the same intro, it's different notes and everything. I'm just saying that that idea was already executed earlier in the album. So they're recycling some stuff now that we are beginning to notice, but this song is very different from Light Beamers. On the beat and everything, it's just the intro is a piano intro. It's okay. I'm not saying that it's bad to have a piano twice. I'm just saying, I'm just noticing things for you to be aware if that's something you wanted to pay attention to, if that's why you're watching the video. It starts very mellow, and then it goes in like do 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 do. It's like it has that karaoke sound again from Honda. So some elements are combining. They're mixing the intro from Light Beamers into Honda sort of Caribbean beat.
Great minds of men will fall down without nature's peace or a woman's profound love and death is compound.
At this point, I don't know where the song is going. There's too many things, too many elements happening. The voice is going, minds of men will fall down. Like, I'm like, and then this tack, 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 tack with some piano that it's mellow. There's a lot of elements happening. It's all over the place. I don't particularly like it or enjoy it. I don't think it goes into anything beyond this. It's kind of where this song falls for me.
Intertwined we will start. Eyes, how we float, wave with my body, bathe my sea.
That big emphasis. I think that's edited in. That wasn't sang. It was edited into the pocket of the song. Let's listen to it again. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I'm sorry. I lost it. Where does it say that again? Lace with the sea, bathe in my seas, wave with my body.
Wave with my body, bathe in my sea.
They edited that in. That was just spliced together.
Wave with my body, bathe in my sea.
That's funny.
Easy, come on and slow. Around you with my love, lay down the weak down.
Beautiful. I love that. I think I did it perfectly. I imitated it perfectly with the what is it? With the vibrato down.
Down, troubles. Lay your troubles down and your heavy crown. Take your troubles off. I'ma love you soft. Let's make amends with minds of men. When he's inside, a man's a boy, he's all alone. You will know when he's inside. Give him your love and don't.
I don't know what the melody is. It's like dee 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 dee. That's the piano, and then she's going like, "Give him your love," and I'm like, what is it? You have competing melodies plus the beat going tuk 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 tuk. It's I don't think this song knows what it's all about.
Tonight, be the shoulder where he cries. Love and death is cold. I am yours tonight. The human kind, sacred as the body, baby. Eyes, how we flow. Wave with my body, bathe my sea.
Oh, that bathe in my seas. They didn't splice this one together. She actually sang it, and she was in the pocket. Let's listen to it again.
Wave with my body, bathe my sea.
Bathe in my seas. I think. Let's listen again.
Bathe my sea.
It might be a splice, but you don't hear the clipping like you hear it the first time that she sang it. Where is the first time that she sang it? Here.
Wave with my body, bathe my sea.
You can hear the splicing. I don't think you can hear, or it's better. It turned out better the second time around.
Wave with my body, bathe my sea.
Yeah, it's better. Maybe he forgot to crossfade on the first time around.
Easy, come on and slow. Around you with my love, lay down the weak down. Troubles. Lay your troubles down and your heavy crown. Take your troubles off. I'ma love you soft. Why let's make amends with minds of men. Minds of men. Lay your troubles down and your heavy crown. Take your troubles off. I'ma love you soft. Let's do the best they can. Let me take your hand.
I don't know. This song is all over the place. This is not a bad song. I'm not gonna rate this a bad. This song is it doesn't do anything. It goes all over the place. It doesn't execute well. It might be bad. When I first rated this song, I thought it was but now I'm thinking this is a bad song. I think this is a bad song. It has too many elements. It doesn't do anything. There are some parts of the vocals. She has such a beautiful voice. I love that part. But I think that's the only part that I really like melody-wise. The other parts are just too mellow. I don't think she can sing very well on that low register for herself. She has a very high register, and this song doesn't take advantage of that. I do like the fact that they went for something that they hadn't gone on the other songs. They mix and match a lot of ideas. I just don't think the execution is there. Who's the producer for this song? Is it El Guincho as well? This is Minds of Men. Credits. This is also El Guincho. So just not as cleanly executed as the rest. I might be mistaken. I think this is a bad song. And I think it's the first bad song in the entire album, and we're on song 13, including the interludes. So the interludes are not bad. I'm just saying that including the interludes, we're in song 13, and this is the first bad song. That's what I'm saying. So let's go now with Track Girl Interlude.
It's so nice as the melody. What's the melody you're doing?
Are we recording? Because this is good.
Are we recording? Because this is good. It's not that good, but it's decent, at least to me. Now that's just my opinion.
Fuck mentality was my type. Sense of protection. That's what it gives me. That's what I connected with. But I have to be sexually attracted to you though.
But I have to be sexually attracted to you though. That's how I feel about this song. I'm not sexually attracted. I have to be sexually attracted to this song to like it. It's that's what I connected with. But I have to be sexually attracted to you though. Yeah, I can only connect if I'm sexually attracted to these songs.
Don't you know that I like you? This is a big deal.
So I kind of like guys that usually smoke weed.
I can like guys that usually smoke weed.
Usually sell drugs.
Usually sell drugs.
I'm there for it, sis.
So I get on the train, Croydon to Victoria, take Junction and Cove, and I go and chill with him for like an hour.
What did he do?
He was an athlete. I was his track girl.
He was an athlete. I was his track girl. I don't know what that means. I love her voice. It's so nice.
Yeah. I haven't been heartbroken since I was about 17.
She hasn't been heartbroken since she was about 17. How old is her? FKA Twigs. Can I see her age? Thank you. What does it? 38. Okay. But, okay, the album was in 2022. We're on 2026. Oh, and then January 16th to January 18th. Happy birthday. So 2026 minus 4, 34. So by the time she wrote the song, she hasn't been heartbroken in about 17 years. But she's proper heartbroken at this point. Oh, her friend is properly heartbroken, not FKA Twigs. I misinterpreted that. Who is the crazy girlfriend? Is FKA Twigs? So she was the one heartbroken? I don't know. There were too many voices. I don't really know what her voice sounds like besides her singing, but I'm assuming, I don't know, I'm a little confused. Was that FKA Twigs being heartbroken, and then the friend told her that she looks like the crazy girlfriend, and she says, "Do I?" I feel like she took that as an insult. I do as well. I don't think she looks like the crazy girlfriend, but I do understand why people would say that. She has a very unique style, but I'm into it. Let's go into the next song. Darjeeling. Oh, what's Track Girl Interlude? That's an interlude. Should I even rate that? It's It doesn't do anything. I think it's just an interlude. I don't know if I could give it a proper rating. It's not really a song. It's just Track Girl Interlude. Let's go into Darjeeling. Darjeeling. Let's go. Oh, audio stop recording. 1 second. Okay, and let's start again. The Darjeeling.
You're not alone. I'll wait till the end of time. Open your mind. Surely it's plain to see. HOT attract superstar. Crystal Palace, brap, brap, brap. Lympha Christie Stadium. Every Tuesday, flagging a boy. Athletes low kick up.
I think this is also new. We hadn't heard this sort of idea before. Unique, very unique.
The law, Croydon College, stacking up what loves.
But she is not doing her high register. This is her low register, which we mentioned that it's not as good. It's not her forte. It's not bad. It's just not her strong suit.
Big, I give him my all. East or south, we're dreaming it all. Body hot like cooking for long. We like to make love like wild.
Yeah, she's rapping.
The dogs, I was on his side, 55 to making a pro. Body hot like cooking for long. We like to make love like wild the dogs. I was on his side, east or south, we're dreaming it all. Ran towards the lights that I could find.
That's the feature, right?
Yeah, something bigger than the town that I had left behind. I remember packing up my bags, not saying my goodbyes. Also used to be a place
The feature has a beautiful voice. I like her voice.
only ever start my dreams in, but home is where my heart is. Feel so alone
In the city so
big.
I feel like I've heard that sort of. I've heard that idea, that phrase before in a different song. I think not the same lyric. I don't know where I've heard it before, but that's an idea from a different song, like that phrase.
But home is where my heart is. Feel so alone in a city so big. Cause I used to know the person that lived at 23. And try to smell the flowers that went on the common green. Getting off the 6 oysters just to spend my baby.
I need to know. The idea of that song is gonna kill me, but dun, 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 in the city, dun, dun. I feel like it's not Miley Cyrus, it's it's very familiar. I've heard that sort of phrase before. Obviously, it's there. I don't think there's no copyright infringement. It's just the same idea from a different song that is executed here in its own unique way. And the voice from this girl is amazing. Oh, I switched the song.
Every Tuesday, flagging a boy. 55 to make something bigger than the cause I used to know the person that lived at 23. And try to smell the flowers that went on the common green. Getting off the 6 oysters just to spend my baby. And I was just getting to know myself. The city brought me in. Inside, dialing my confidence up about my hair and my skin. Yeah, you're not alone. I'll wait till the end of time. Open your mind. Surely it's plain to see. HOT attract superstar. Crystal Palace, brap, brap, brap. Lympha Christie Stadium. Every Tuesday, flagging a boy. Athletes low kick up in the law. Croydon College, stacking up what? Love so big, I give him my all. East or south, we're dreaming it all.
Listen, had to clean up my heart, mind, body and soul.
Oh, there's a second feature.
London City's my home. She love Mayfair, come babe, leak at your toes. Put bricks in the sticks, can we remake though? Invest in my flow. To my young boy, look in your book and grow. Back then, used to boot like we do up pro. Now it's fins, we part from the block back days, cause we show down shows. Should I choose that Gucci or LV coat? Yo, I'm black and no hood on clothes. The bandos beaming my pastry comes from
This feature has no rhythm.
Info. Gun step to the hoods, gone clear. So much patience is greatness. Can we bacon toast? Don't go scar practice makes perfect, girl. If you don't know, leave it to me.
I don't know anybody can rap that back. Not because he's a genius, but because there's no. He has no cadence. Let's go. Let's listen to it again.
She love Mayfair, come babe, leak at your toes. Build bricks in the sticks, can we remake though? Invest in my flow. To my young boy, look in your book and grow. Back then used to boot like we do up pro. Now it's fins, we part from the block back days, cause we show down shows.
What is the... Like, that's what I think it is. But it doesn't go. He cannot make it. Like, the idea would be that it falls into, but because he doesn't know, or whatever lyrics they wrote for him, or if he wrote them himself, is like it sounds very forced, and I'm gonna play it again so you can hear it. Here.
She love Mayfair, come babe, leak at your toes. Build bricks in the sticks, can we remake though? Invest in my flow. To my young boy, look in your book and grow. Back then used to boot like we do up pro. Now it's fins, we part from the block back days, cause we show down shows. Should I choose that Gucci or
Am I imagining things? He doesn't have a cadence.
Vico. Yo, I'm back in the hood on glow. The bando's beaming, my pastry comes from rotating phone. Gone step to the hood's gone clear. So much patience is greatness, can be vacant. Don't go.
Like, the idea is the hook of his verse is when he goes, you can predict when the boom happens, but try to predict when his hook is gonna go. You can't predict it. It doesn't go where you think is going to go. I'm gonna play it again. And tell me if you can predict it. You can't. It's unpredictable. He's just putting it as a coping thing that his verse is so good, but this is terrible. Sorry, I'm being too pessimistic, but tell me if I'm wrong.
She love Mayfair, come babe, leak at your toes. Build bricks in the sticks, can we remake though? Invest in my flow. To my young boy, look in your book and grow. Back then used to boot like we do up pro. Now it's fins, we part from the block back days, cause we show down shows. Should I choose that Gucci or LV coat? Yo, I'm back in the hood on glow. The bando's beaming, my pastry comes from rotating phone. Gone step to the hood's gone clear. So much patience is greatness, can we vacant. Don't go scar, practice makes perfect, gal. If you don't know, leave it to me, I'm cold.
That was terrible. I am sorry. That was so bad. Am I allowed to say that? That was such a bad rap. I did not like that or enjoy that at all. That was not predictable nor genius. That wasn't genius either. Anyway, let's move on with this song.
Got Wally head and got big grand. Had to change a couple schools cause I wasn't fitting in. Take it straight to London, dream it big and let it grow. Just so you know. Feel so alone when the city gets cold. I've known that I'd make it since I was a young girl. The world is right there, I hear it calling. But home is the place that makes my heart sing. You're not alone. I'll wait till the end of time. Open your mind. Surely it's plain to see.
Anyway, that's how the song just ends. This song is good but forgettable. This is not a bad song. But the first feature, Georgia Smith, really good. She knows what's up. The second feature, I don't know what he was on. That was so bad. It took so much from the song. It did not add anything, but took every single aspect of the song, made it so bad. I don't think that's the song's fault, nor the artist's fault. Is this feature or whatever they wrote for him or whatever he wrote, or I don't know what happened. The execution was just terrible. I don't know if you agree with me, disagree, just let me know. But that was so bad. Overall, the song is good song, but forgettable. Like, there's nothing bad about the song besides what I said. But you just forget the song exists. Let's go with the Christie interlude.
Hey there, sweetie. I was just taking a look at your chart, and oh my goodness. Goodness. You are experiencing the most powerful transit right now. We have the full moon today at 24 degrees of Capricorn. We have...
Is she a Capricorn? She's a Capricorn, right? January 16 is her birthday. So I think that's Capricorn.
Of Pluto, the main planet of transformation. And how delightful. You were born on a new moon. That gives you such an optimistic energy. You believe anything can happen. The world is your oyster.
Yeah, somebody is reading her astral chart.
The symbol of the new moon is the seed. Star seeds come through the galactic center to evolve humanity.
Sagittarius, Pisces, Capri-Sun.
Okay, Sagittarius moon, Pisces Ven, Pisces on Venus, or Venus on Pisces, or something like that, and her sun is on Capricorn. That's who she is. Whatever, for those that know astrology, let me know what that means about her personality. I think Capricorns tend to be very arrogant. That's not a good thing or bad thing. They're just arrogant, but that's what it is.
I wanted to.
Oh, this is the last song. Thank you. So I'm not gonna rate the Christie interlude. It's just an interlude. It's not a song. So let's go with the last song, the thank you song.
I wanted to die. I'm just being honest. No longer afraid to say it out loud. So I put my hair in your chest till I had the answer. Love in motion seems to save me. Love.
This is the only song so far. So far, it's the last song. It's the only song, and it's the last song in the album where there's only two elements happening. It's a pad. There's no melody in the background going, like it's not a piano melody, or it's not like in Careless that is like that's a melody that's happening. Here there is no melody in the background. It's just a pad going fun, fun, fun. Listen to it again.
No longer afraid to say it out loud.
It's just a pad. It's just a harmony. Bum, 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 and then she's just singing on top of that. It's so plain. Anyway, let's keep listening to it.
So I put my hair in your chest till I had the answer. Love in motion.
Her voice is so good, but there's nothing happening besides her voice. Maybe it's just making her shine, but maybe I'm being too. Maybe I'm expecting too much. It's only 24 songs into the song.
Seems to save me.
I know that more things just happened, but it's more of the same thing. Shun, 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 shun. There's no other elements besides. Shun, 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 shun. There's nothing to this song. You'll be surprised. You won't be surprised to know that, to me, this song is terrible. That's my rating for this song. I know I said it before the song ended, but I couldn't hold it.
Thank you, thank you. I'm okay, 'cause you care. I made it through today.
This is what I call a song that's very harmonic. This is not melodic at all. This is just tones. Shun, 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 shun. That's just tones. There's no melody. Nothing is happening in this song besides just a vibe. It's like an outro, and it makes sense because it's the last song in the album. She's just saying thank you, but it's I think the song is terrible compared to how good the rest of the album is. And maybe it's because the rest of the album was so good that this song just stands out as really bad. But I don't think so. I think it's terrible. Let's keep listening.
I once had a dream, the shadows took over. Tears were falling like rain. I must have cried out, cause you were away. You're the only one who really cares what I say. You turned on the lights as you put me close. All I know is that no one loves me like you.
There's nothing happening. It's just the same idea repeated over and over again.
Motion seems to save me now.
Like, this is the same way that it happened the first time around. There's no breaking or repetition like the rest of the songs. It's the same exact execution as the first time around that we went through the chorus. Don't give me a beat at the end. And even if there's a beat, there's no melody. It's just tones. And there's the that is not the same as before when you have a really sharp pitch on the rest of this song and it just cuts through it. This sounds horrendous. I don't know what the hell that was. What was that again? Don't tell me that that's pleasant. It doesn't cut through like butter. It's just cutting through your freaking ears. It's horrible. And the effect that they're putting on her voice, like, I know that she's in motion and her love is in motion, but it sounds horrific. I think it's dissonant. I think actually it's making her voice oscillate, and it's hitting half tones. Not even half tones. I don't think it's full half tone up, full half tone down. It's somewhere in between, and it's making her sound out of tune. Let's go again. And here again. My, oh yeah, that my heart. It's out of tune. Hear it again. That my, it's vibrating, oscillating in a way that it's making her sound out of tune. Will agree, and the it's also out of tune because it's sliding up. When you go from a slide, if it's too sharp, like this is not a sawtooth wave. This is a sine wave. So it's a very what is it? It's a sine wave. Am I thinking of correctly? The sawtooth is very sharp. The sine wave is more rounded. So when you go like that at a very high pitch, there's no texture to it. It's just almost like a whistle. Ooh, ooh. It sounds like the kazoo kid, like that freaking toy, and you're just swiping it up. Ooh. It sounds out of tune because there's no texture in between that helps it bring something extra, some extra oomph to the sawtooth, to the wave itself, to the sawtooth, but to the sine wave is just very, in this case, very sharp and aggressive on the ear. It's horrible. They ran out of talent in their last song. Who's the producer on the last song? Where is my producer? Thank you, song. The credits. The producer is Arca. This is not El Guincho. So, see, the one that he does not produce is the one that sucks. Nothing against Arca, or maybe something against Arca, I don't freaking know, but that song is terrible. The worst song in the album. They left the worst for last. That was horrendous. And that is CAPRISONGS. We did it. We finished it. Whole new experience. I listened to all the songs, analyzed them live for you, bro. I hope that you enjoyed it. My overall rating for this album is this is a banger. Best album that I heard on all 2025. I know that I'm rating it on 2026. It's a really good start. I don't know if anything that you're gonna show me this year will beat how beautiful this album is. We're gonna forget that the last song exists. It's not even done by El Guincho, so I don't count it as part of the album. My canon doesn't include the thank you song. The thank you song is no thank you song. But overall, the album is great. A banger. My favorite song is Meta Angel, and with a close second for Careless. Careless is also my second favorite. I think that the most popular song is gonna be Tears in the Club. It's the one that sounds more commercial, but that doesn't take anything away from it. I just think it's the one that they probably, I mean, it also features The Weeknd. Another song that I really like is Jealousy. That could be my third favorite. It's also really nice. With that being said, let's take a look at the popularity of the songs to see where my ratings are in comparison to what people think. So let me open up Spotify and see what the ratings are for CAPRISONGS. Let's go. CAPRISONGS. Can I write? Okay. Let me take a screenshot so I can share it. Bam! The most popular song in the album with 60 million plays is Tears in the Club. Oh my god, am I a genius? Or am I a genius? I said it's the most commercial one. It's not my favorite, but I did say that this was the most commercial one. And I said it was going to be the most popular, I think. Did I say that? I hope I said it. Go back and rewind to see if I said that. But yes, Tears in the Club, most popular song. Second most popular is All My Love. Okay. All My Love, I put it as a banger. So there you go. Tears in the Club, I put as a banger. All My Love is a banger. So far, people are agreeing with my ratings. The next song is Jealousy, number 3. I put Jealousy as my top 3, and it is the top 3 most listened to with 27 million plays. And then we have with 25 million plays, we have Papi Bones. Papi Bones, I put it as maybe banger. So it just is what it is. It's not a bad song. It's just, to me, it doesn't hit every single time, but it does hit. When it hits, it hits. The next one for 22 million plays is Ride the Dragon. Ride the Dragon was a banger to me. Here still very up the top. I think top 5 so far. Let's see what's number 6 with the most plays. Looks like it's 15 million plays for Honda. So that's also what I put as a banger. And then they have Careless. That was my top 2. Careless is top 7 for people on what they think of it. Interesting. And then they have Meta Angel after that. Top 8, Meta Angel out of 17 songs. Meta Angel was my favorite song, so yes, I did say that Meta Angel was a banger of a song. People are not agreeing exactly that it's a banger. So we are disagreeing, but I love the song. It's such a beautiful song. To me, so unique. After Meta Angel, popularity wise, we have Darjeeling. Darjeeling has 12 million plays. What did I said Darjeeling was? I said it as good but forgettable, right? Yes. That's the or is that mindset? No. What? I forgot how Darjeeling goes. What's Darjeeling? Why can I not see you? Oh yeah, this is the one with the terrible rap. This is the good but forgettable song. Okay, see, people are also putting it towards the bottom, like top 9. So people are agreeing with me. They don't like Darjeeling. It's not like that they put it any better or any better rating than I gave it. The plays, the amount of plays don't lie. Then with 8 million plays, we have Pamplemousse. I love Pamplemousse. It was top. It was in my banger category. People are not agreeing with me, so we have some disagreements here, people. But that's okay. We all get our opinions. Then with 7 million plays, we have Light Beamers. Light Beamers, I said it was good but forgettable. People are agreeing. If you disagreed on my rating, you are not playing Light Beamers enough to make up for the amount of disagreeing you have with me. Then next we have Which Way. I think Which Way, I said it was What did I say about Which Way? Yeah, Which Way I said it was How does Which Way go? I forgot. That's how it is. That's the one that is elevator music. Yeah, that's why I forget. See? Oh my god. It's like my ratings are being accurate as to how I describe it. I said it's elevator music. You just don't know that it exists. It can just be anything just there. And guess what happened when we tried to figure out which song it was? We didn't even remember. I bet you didn't even remember Which Way, what song that even was. Then we have Minds of Men. Yeah, Minds of Men was also it was bad. It was a bad song. That's the song that tried to do too much and it didn't succeed at anything at all. So yep, people are also agreeing that that's a bad song. And then we have after that the Thank You song. Very last, the last song, not including the interludes, the least listened song in the entire CAPRISONGS album by the public is the Thank You song. I said that song was terrible, and that's the song you guys have listened to the least. So if you disagreed with my rating, you're not listening to the thank you song enough. And you are also agreeing with me that the song is just terrible. It's not El Guincho's fault. It's not FKA Twigs' song. I blame Arca, the producer. That's not true. I don't blame anybody. I'm just saying this is the only song that is not produced by El Guincho. So, and it shows. We were clearly able to tell that was the case. Anyway, that is CAPRISONGS, bro. I hope that you liked my rating. I hope that you like me analyzing the songs live. This is also a little bit of what I had to do when I was working at Sony Music, just analyzing songs and listening for errors and things that happen. I hope that it gave you some insight to how the song was produced and all the elements of the songs, on why I think this album is just beautiful. My overall rating, like I said, is better than Kendrick. If you're gonna send me more this way, I already know that Rosalia was produced by El Guincho, so I'm looking forward to that, which is going to be the next review. I'm not sure how long this is so far. This is probably gonna be a very long review. I hope that you enjoy it. And if you did, and you wanna see me go through the entire songs like that, let me know. Otherwise, I can just go back to what I was doing before and no songs, and I just gave you my overall thoughts and ratings without listening to the song. But anyway, me and Aqua are going to bed. Peace out, bro. See you in the next one. Peace.